Good morning, guys. Welcome to today's video. It's been glorious outside today. Sam got all the grass. Did you guys see that chicken come from like way deep in those bushes there? You guys are the rebels. I like the chickens on this side of the fence. And I noticed that if I open the back door and let everybody out, the ducks go out there. And then if I open the front door, the chickens get smart. They come back in and come out the front door and hang out in the front. And the ducks never do. And it's the ducks that have been the problem. So it's working out. But anyways, look at this. This is Sophie's garden. I know I've showed it to you a few times, but everything is growing so good. Like, that's the little rose bush. Every time we get a little bud on it, these things eat it. But it's one of those things, and she's got flowers there and there that aren't doing very well. And then look at this thing. Isn't it so cute? I think that was supposed to be a cone flower, but that is not a cone flower. And then this is the hosta that we just planted, and I forget what that is. Maybe that's the cone flower actually. And then she's got all these little things. I know it doesn't look like much, but if you stand back and look, it looks pretty cute. These are those things that are called pinks, and they're just ground cover. And I think those are them too. Anyways, if you stand back and look at it, it looks really cute. It's gonna look really cute. I'm gonna get her another, maybe 2 more of those rose bushes. They're actually, ouch. They're actually called, what the heck? It's actually called a landscape rose. And then that last hosta that I planted is called guacamole. But it is looking cute. And in fact, this whole area kind of looks cute. I'm gonna get rid of this big giant rock here and these dishes. But it's just like a cute little area that I can sit and read my book. Speaking of books, I'm going to tell you guys what I've been reading. I'm just sitting here waiting for Sam to let the dogs out. So this is the e-reader that I got for Mother's Day. I love it. I got this case and it has a pen. I have a pen that goes with it. I can write on it and it's colored. Uh-oh. I may or may not have just lost my spot. Alright, so this is what it looks like. All my books. Ever since I got this, I've just been buying more and more books. I get emails every week from this website that sends me ideas of books that I might like. So every week I read through them, and then whatever ones I think I'm gonna like, I buy them, because I'm kind of trying to set up a summer reading library. When I was reading on my phone, I didn't keep all the books on my phone, so I just would like buy one after another when I'd finish them. But this one, I've kind of been getting a collection. Right now I'm reading A Six of Crows. I actually started reading that a while ago and I couldn't get into it, but this time I've been loving it. I read the prequel. There's a trilogy that comes before Six of Crows, and then Six of Crows is a duology and it comes after. Are you letting the dogs out?
Yeah.
Anyway, I'm loving it, but I bought a bunch of books yesterday, like 4 new books. I don't know. Let's see how many books I have on here. 31. Ever since I've only had this for a couple of weeks. Has it only been a couple of weeks? 2 weeks. 3 weeks I've had this. And I have 31 books, and I bought 31 books on it. Yep, that's how I roll. 31 books. I think I should stop now. That's my summer reading. 31 books. I don't think I'll get through that many, but I've been loving it. I've literally read a trilogy in a week. So I wanted to give you guys an update of this puppy. Oh, baby. She's not my dog. All the other dogs love me. Actually, that's not true. Ruby, Ellie, and Daisy are obsessed with me. When I go in the house and sit down, they're on top of me all the time. Those guys are excessive in their bond with me. But the only 2 that aren't bonded with me like that are Molly and Kirby. And it's weird because they're kind of similar breeds. And I like them, just they don't need me. The other 2, the other 3, they always want me, and it's annoying. They fight over me. I've showed you guys that before. Anyway, I'm gonna do a little update on Kirby, because as you guys know, you might know, I wasn't expecting to get a puppy, and then Sam surprised us with her, came home with her from the sales barn one day, and I remember telling you guys that Ruby is his dog, but when he got Ruby, he was at work all the time, and the girls and I were home, and the girls really bonded with Ruby, and then Ruby really bonded with me, and she just never took to him. And I said, like, when he got that dog, you have to make this dog your own. Like, I'm not taking care of it. This is going to be your dog, and so I'm going to make an update and tell you guys how it's been going, if Sam stepped up to the job, or if he's slacking. Anyway, I'm going to post that as a short. I'm going to maybe do it tomorrow, but I have a bunch. I'm behind on my short videos. I wanted to do Sophie's little trail ride as well. But anyways, welcome to today's video. So today's drama on the farm.
Look how nice Honey looks.
Another day, another drama. I know. I love watching the horses out there.
Short mane, she looks so nice.
I know. It's true. I love the short mane.
Yeah, see?
I know. I'm sorry.
Exactly.
Anyway, the drama on the farm does not involve Honey's mane. Aww. Do you know, I was out here earlier and she looked up at me and didn't even come. And then she hears Sophie's voice for 1 second and comes cantering across the field.
Hi, pretty lady.
I'm here, Pen. Uh-oh.
Hey, bye.
Yep, that's... I bet you she comes too. Anyways.
I think I'm not going to ride her. I'm just going to lunge.
I love that idea. Sophie says she might not ride for a little bit. She might just lunge. Lunge.
You see, Honey Bud.
Yeah, I mean, it's a little thick. That's the only part I don't like about it.
Don't complain.
She's like, I can't get through the fence. Sophie, come get me. Oh, look, she's figuring it out. Imagine she just starts cantering.
Come on.
She's picking up speed. She's coming. She's coming. Come on. You got it. Don't come to me. Don't come to me. Good girl. It's because I gave her treats earlier. What a good baby.
No, I was calling her.
I don't know, man. Like, I love my horse too. Why do your horses love you so much? I wish I got that on my phone. Anyways, there's a chicken. There's a chicken on the roof. Yep. That's how we roll at this house, a chicken on the roof. Oh my gosh, I don't like horses walking behind me. It's not my, okay. Help!
They won't do it.
I might have treats in my pocket still.
That's just
rocks.
That's a rock.
Anyway, it's about to rain, and the chickens are hiding their eggs, and I literally just heard one squawking. I just heard a chicken squawking, laying her eggs squawk, but they're not laying in the coop. I got 4 eggs yesterday. Oh my gosh. What the heck? Isn't that weird? It's weird.
Ow. Is it just me or is it raining harder?
Yeah, it's raining harder. Are we gonna call this, are we gonna abort the mission?
You're not gonna melt in the rain.
It's just you, we melt. When you're made of sugar, you melt. All right, where are we looking? I don't like horses.
Climb it in there.
I'm not climbing in there. She is confused because I gave her cookies earlier. Don't bonk your head on that stick. Holy moly. Don't eat the wood. Oh my God, she's actually eating it. Spit that out. No wonder she's fat. It's not even our fault.
I think we should.
Hello, she says. What? What was that?
Come here.
Yeah, this is a nice... This is a nice pony, like how much she loves Sophie. Well, we know how much she loves Sophie because she throws a fit whenever Sophie takes somebody else.
He's like, no. Hey, I'll get it.
Well, we know who loves you best. These two.
Hey, what's up lunch for food?
And you've had her for 3 years and you've had her for 1 year. That's how you can tell she's like such a loving horse. Uh-oh, don't you chase that dog.
Ellie.
Ellie.
Ellie's gonna attack her, bro.
Ellie. Hey! Stop. Don't let her come over here. Are also devils in disguise because they chase the horses.
That one's just on a whole different
Sophie, protect me. If you think my dog is afraid of the horses, you'd be right.
I'll hold.
She always gets up. I trained her to do that though. Every time a horse has ever chased her, I teach her to run or to run to me. This horse is a little on the rambunctious side today. Where are your eggs? Where are you hiding the eggs? I learned 2 new farm things or 2 new animal things today, and both of them are kind of fascinating. The first one is not as fascinating, so I'll tell you that one first, but it is that in the wild, when birds start to feel sick, instinctually, they go and find an anthill and they stand on top of the anthill, and then all the ants climb up inside the bird's feathers and they eat the bacteria that's making the bird sick. And they instinctually know how to do that. That's like natural medicine. I believe in natural medicine. Remember I told you in like February I hurt my knee, and I'm sure it's just overuse. And it's in the area of my meniscus. And I probably have like a couple of little tiny tears in it, just judging by the feeling of it. And using that machine, that massage machine that I showed you guys a couple, like on just after Mother's Day, literally takes away all the inflammation. And ow! Why are you doing that? Your goat, Sophie, he's horning me now. Okay, so that's number one. But before I tell you number two, which is really exciting, my little boy goat ate out of my hand today. I was super impressed. So the other interesting thing that I learned today, I don't know if I told this to Sophie. I should tell her though. So you guys know how like Sophie had these, so we had these roosters. We had like 5 roosters, and one of them was the lead rooster. And he was awful. He was so mean. I still have a scar from him. Let me see. It's literally months and months later, I still have a scar from him.
I still have a scar too.
What?
I still have a scar too.
Yeah, like that rooster was so mean. Did I tell you about the roosters? Well, we had this rooster, it was awful, but we had a couple other roosters, and Sophie said like, we're gonna keep these ones and we're gonna give them a try. Well, once we got rid of the mean rooster, the one just below him turned into a mean rooster too, even though he was good beforehand. And apparently what happened, the lead rooster, his testicles grow huge, and that's what makes him aggressive, because he's the lead, he's the big man on campus, and his testicles grow really huge. And all the other roosters, like the ones that are under him, they're minuscule. So if you butcher a rooster and he has big testicles and other ones have little teeny tiny baby ones, then that's who's in lead of your flock. If you butcher or get rid of that mean rooster with the big testicles, I can't even believe I'm talking about this, the next one in line, his testicles will suddenly start to grow, and then he'll grow big ones. So now we know where all those expressions come from. I'm not going to repeat them, but you guys know. That's where they come from. In fact, most of expressions come from farming and from animals. Come on, Piglet. In you go. Come on. I don't even have your food ready yet. She's eating the chicken food too. And you know what though? As soon as I walk toward her and say, hey, stop it, she runs. Anyway, those were the interesting videos that I saw today. Yep. So I spend my time doing, you guys, learning useless facts about animals and nature. Okay, so I want to show you one more thing. So this is the goat that Sophie wants to keep because she's lovely and sweet and wonderful and cute, and because her name is Winnie, and so she wants to have a Winnie and a Winston. I don't want to like giant goats. Whoa, whoa. And if you guys look, I don't know if you can see from this angle. I don't think you can. Oh yeah, you can. So look, these two are the biggest ones, and I don't want to keep big goats. And then the one over there that's called Millie, she's tinier. For some reason, her growth curve changed, and she's slowing down now. She's barely bigger than Oakley. Look at my shirt. Don't look at my shirt. Ow, Oakley. It's because Oakley only eats hair. She's barely bigger than this girl, who literally thinks that she's a lap dog. All these babies this year are really, really sweet. We decided we're going to get rid of 2 of them. Sophie and I don't agree on which 2. Both do agree that we'll never get rid of this baby. She's just so lovely, even though she bit my finger. Sophie and I can't agree on which 2 to sell, so we're going to have to wait and see who wins this one. Chances are we're going to end up keeping both of these 2 and getting rid of this one. But we'll sell her when she has babies so that she can go with a baby. I've seen a lot of people lately that only sell their goats 2 at a time. They never ever sell a lone goat, and I love that idea. I love that practice. This year we got rid of 2 together, and in the past we've like sold them mom and babies and babies together. I think maybe 1 goat we sold on its own, and it always makes me uneasy after. I always feel bad after. It's because goats are really territorial and they don't accept new goats very easily. So when a goat goes someplace by itself, it's always going to have a really hard time. And you guys saw, we've had Lola for how long? 2 years or 3 years? Two. She's 2.5 probably right now. So, and we got her when she was a baby. So she's like 2.5 years. Two years we've had her. And so 2 years and the other goats are still mean to her and still don't accept her. So now she's very happy. She's very happy with her baby. She loves her baby. I'm so grateful she got to keep a baby. Get off my hair. Most of our goats, our babies, have little tiny scurs. I think the only one that doesn't is maybe Millie. But even she has them little teeny tiny bumps. Oh, you guys, remember when I was trying to explain to you that there are 2 kinds of polled goats? One is called giraffe polled, and I thought maybe ours were giraffe polled because I could feel the lumps underneath the skin. It's not.
Let me guess. They look like giraffes?
No, giraffe polled is when they actually get nubs that come up. They just don't grow any bigger. They're just little teeny tiny. They look like scurs, but apparently they can still be polled, but they have little nubs. None of our girls have that. And even my polled boy doesn't have that. I feel like it's because I'm always filming and I don't have...
She's camera shy.
No, like all your animals are like, they see you and they come. Like, look, I turn around and there's one of your other animals. Do you guys know what regurgitated grass smells like? I do. Ask Lola why I know. She burps it in my face and it is the grossest smell I've ever smelled in my life. It smells like rotting inside.
Dad's got tomato plants for us.
Oh good, I saved spot in the garden.
And I'm gonna bring him poop for Father's Day.
You're gonna bring him poop for Father's Day? You're great at giving gifts, Sam.
Horse manure.
Anyways, before I end today's video though, I wanted to show you just from yesterday when I videoed this side garden, all the irises, or a bunch of the irises, bloomed. So there's some purple ones and then some yellow ones. I thought they were yellow. And yesterday I said that I was gonna probably take care of this rest of this garden on the weekend, but yeah, I did it yesterday. I just had so much energy. Got rid of all of that stuff. I still need to go in and dig it all out. All of it, everything gone. But also look at this peony. Isn't this beautiful? This is like my favorite color. I love the really light pink and I love this.
Don't you know that you're beautiful?